October 27th, 2025, officers responded to a report of a major theft involving an employee accused of stealing a large amount of cash and high-value products from an optician clinic.
Damn, I didn't even, wait a minute. I don't even know what an optician is. They got cash like that? Good game. Thank you. Next time I go broke, I know who to rob. Let's get it.
Let's go.
So they got cash in that one.
Okay.
Okay, so glasses.
Hi.
That's an optician. You know niggas don't go to the doctor.
Alright.
What we got going on?
What we got
came
going?
in and opened this morning. The employee realized the door was unlocked.
You okay?
The alarm code was not set, so it wasn't beeping like it normally is.
Ooh.
And then when she turned on lights and things and proceeded, she saw things were kind of disarray.
Okay.
You use the word disarray in the wrong context. Grammar Nazi here. So basically she was sloppy. The door was unlocked, the alarm was not set, and things were in disarray. Which you're being dramatic at this point. But maybe she did that to make it seem like there was a break-in. But let's go.
What exactly was disarray?
So
What exactly was disarray? You don't know what the word disarray means either, officer? Golly.
this one here.
Wait a minute. Let's look at this man's hairline, though.
What exactly was disarray?
So this one.
What is going on? What is this? Why you got all this? Bro, you got medical insurance. Why you got this? What's this? What is this? And why is everybody overweight in this? Y'all supposed to be in the medical field, but you overweight. I don't know. Just like I've been told, never trust a skinny chef or a doctor that smokes cigarettes. What is this? What is this?
Here, all of this front-facing part was like all disheveled. I have pictures of it. And then, as you can see, there's holes in here. This is always very full, so we know about theft or not. So these missing holes are all missing.
The shades
And then
or the
our
frames.
cash drawer has a key that's in our front desk area. And all of the drawers are open to find said key.
Okay.
Key is gone, but the cash drawer is still here.
So basically, you're telling us how to get away with a perfect robbery. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Do you guys have any cameras inside?
We do, but they unplugged it.
Okay.
And we don't have access to the actual footage. Like there's a code that you have to put in.
Was it you? Was it you? Cause it sounds like this is a good little crime. Okay.
When I got put on as a manager, the manager before me was fired, so I didn't learn any of that stuff.
She did it. I think she did it. She used the word disarray out of context. I think she did it. I think that's the one.
Okay. Do you have an itemized list, like how much was taken roughly?
We couldn't. So when I talked to the first,
That's a yes or no question, ma'am. That's a yes or no. I think this is the number one suspect in my mind. If I'm detecting she did it. She did it. Come on, big girl, let's go.
dispatcher, they said
And I
not
have
to
nothing against big girls. That's my thing. That's what
touch
I like.
anything. So I could do
Perfect.
inventory,
Look at this
but I
man
did
ducked off.
run the
He helped.
inventory. We just haven't actually cross-referenced what it is that's missing.
Okay.
And obviously he's now touching stuff because we don't think anything over here was taken, but he was just helping.
Oh, so that's why you kept on touching the glass? Because you wanted to seem like your fingerprints is on there because you touched it earlier and you worked there? Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I don't actually know what's taken from Oakley yet. Well, stop what you're doing. Put it at your desk
I
or do
think she
whatever
did
with
it.
it.
Mm-hmm. I think
Okay.
she
So-
did it.
Okay. Yeah.
This is already one thing that I always keep full because this is an easy way for me to see if somebody was taken if the patient was here.
Okay.
Who is she? He lying.
So the main thing now is we can't open the store because I don't actually know if I have cash in my cash drawer or if they've taken it.
You still haven't checked?
we don't have the
You
key.
don't have the key.
So I'd have to literally break it in order
Smile.
to see. And so this
why they
is
got the
how
same
they
body
work.
language?
It's in my office
Forgot the cash drawer, but where the key is located.
here, right here.
They both got their
And I was
fists on
told
their
for you
face.
guys to have to do fingerprinting if you needed to or what have you. But this is what it looks like, and this is supposed to be how it is now.
Yeah, the
So,
problem is there's like
this
1,000
is-
people who touch this.
Okay.
So the display.
Okay.
And then like she walked past, and this is we have to be very tidy so we know things are what have you.
Right.
But this is how the
I
drawers
don't
were
think.
when
I
she
think
got
you
here.
are shit.
Okay.
Like opened like this.
So besides this main area, nothing back there has been touched that you know
No,
of.
the rooms are fine.
Just this front area.
It's not like it's right
That's
here.
pretty smart.
Okay. This area right here. Sorry, do you mind if I come back and have a little look and stuff like that?
This is a contact lenser. Nothing was taken from here. And
Oh,
literally
just
in my
take
office,
contacts.
nothing
That
was
doesn't make
touched
sense.
other than the camera, which is still unplugged, and this is where it's unplugged here. So this is
So
the
that's
cash
all you
drawer
gotta
where
do.
we would hold the
Have you
cash.
tried plugging it back in?
No, I
No.
didn't know where it went, to be honest.
That no, damn it. Okay. Let me have a look, because then we might be able to see
you
if it
doing all of
captures
that?
stuff. Aha. When? And then what kind of key is this?
It's literally just a small gold key. It's very, very small.
You don't have the combo?
It's not in the safe, it's the upper. The one.
Oh, gotcha.
This one?
Yeah, see, the like you keep this
Petty cash. Pop right off. Nothing. Cleaned it out.
So you got here. Actually, why don't we just step inside this room real quick? Have a seat.
You need this room?
No, we're just gonna sit in here. What is that?
No, this is, I'm gonna call the.
Okay. Yeah, just have a seat. All right. So you got here at 8:24, 8:25.
Was it
Yeah.
her?
Okay. What was the first thing that kind of made you realize that something was wrong?
It was odd that the door wasn't locked.
Okay.
That was the oddest. But when I came in and I saw the stuff moved, I'm like, maybe they just forgot to lock it. You know? And
Okay.
I just wanted, but then that's when I realized too that the alarm wasn't going off.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, okay.
Do you normally open up in the mornings?
I'm the first person here in the
Okay.
morning.
And so you always end up punching in your alarm code.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you have your own code separate from everybody else?
Yeah, I was given mine years ago, and everyone else
Okay.
has the same one. It was with
That's
the
not what. Oh, that is not what he asked. He asked if you have your own, and you said yeah, but everyone else has it. She's slipping. It might be her. It might be the wearer.
different manager when I was hired.
Gotcha.
She's like, put in your own code, and then yeah.
And give it to everybody
So
else.
what's protocol for you guys if you notice something's wrong? Like what's the company policy as far as what you're supposed to do?
Well, talking to Katie this morning, she said if I notice that obviously the door's unlocked and the alarm's not open, if I
That's not what he asked you. That is not. He asked, what is the protocol if you notice that something is off? You said, talking to Katie this morning, but you've been here for years. You know the protocol. You say something like, for example, if there's a fire at my building, the protocol is to go check the fire panel, make sure everything, or locate where the alarm is going off, call the fire company. That's the protocol. I could say that fluently. You are not giving the protocol. She did it.
don't know if someone's here, just immediately do not go in and call
Right.
the cops.
So kind of myself looking at it, it does look like it was an inside job.
It definitely was.
So it just brings up some awareness on my part and wanting to do my due diligence and talk to everybody about it.
Yeah.
But you don't.
She did it. You see, I was like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you did it, bitch.
Think that's a possibility. Am I off base here?
I don't think. I know these ladies well enough. I don't think.
Freudian slips. I don't. Nervousness. She did it. My bad, Asian lady. She didn't do it. She did it.
So, are you aware that with security companies, they keep logs of all the codes that are used? Okay. If we pull a log from the company, are we going to see your code being used between Friday and today?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Voice
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
I
No
can hear
problem.
they already know it's her. And let me guess.
It's us. Hey,
Can we come in?
Can we come in and you can step out and talk to us for a bit?
Didn't I tell you?
Hang on one second.
Oh, I can recognize her voice. It's her.
But no, we just got some questions and some other stuff to go through. Why don't we just head down here because it's kind of cramped. I'm kind of claustrophobic. Sorry.
Are you guys investigating right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, you're
Go ahead,
under
put your hands
arrest.
behind your back.
God damn.
We'll get some stuff in a second. So you're under arrest for Berg 2, which is a felony. Okay.
Bert, too, you gotta speak English. Burglary.
Okay. So you obviously know why we're here, right? Okay. So we had the footage. Okay. We talked to the
What
manager. She said that during your exit interview, you admitted to taking the cash and stuff like
What?
that. So yeah, we appreciate you being cooperative and talking to us and telling us the truth. That is something that will go in my report, and it does go a long way. Like when I write reports.
Wait a minute, nigga. So you're not from so you came all the way from whatever country you're from just to be a police? Why would you move to America to be a police officer? That's what I don't understand. I don't want to go on this whole diatribe on, but that just doesn't make sense. I could see. I'm gonna just move forward.
Stuff. If people lie to me, I include that in there. I don't appreciate it, and the prosecutor doesn't appreciate it. But because you told us the truth, you've been forthwith with us, admitting to everything, that'll go in my report as well.
So, prior to seeing the video footage, we were pretty confident it was you.
I know.
And there was a couple things that were a dead giveaway. You could probably tell by the conversation that we were having.
Yeah.
I asked everybody in the office, I was like, hey, do you think this could be an inside job? And everybody's like, yeah, probably. And then when I asked you that same question, you're like, oh, flat out, no. Right? That kind of tells me two things. One, right, that normally people, when they answer those types of questions, right, the innocent person goes, yeah, that's a possibility. But the guilty person who's trying to shift blame.
Why are you teaching her how to commit crimes going further in her life? She just stole almost $1 million and she didn't move. Now, this says two things. Number one, I'm going to say something very controversial, but very true. Females do not handle money well at all. 70-something% of the debt in this country is by females. 70-something of America's money is spent by females, while they only make about 20% of the country's money generating, right? All the CEOs and boss, but it might be a little different now because of the OF thing, but how do you steal almost $1 million and you still look like this? Do you think I would look like this if I had $1 million in cash? Do you think I would still be in the same location? Bro, if I stole almost $1 million, if I stole even half of that, I would have relocated and restarted my life before they even got on my trail and changed my name and been living a whole different life. I would have been in a whole different situation. She stole almost $1 million. If I stole even almost $500,000, I would be halfway across the country. I would have been in Puerto Rico. If they're in Seattle, Washington, let's just say, I would have been in Puerto Rico with a $500,000, and you stayed in the same spot like nothing happened, and you kept on doing it every day, and then you tried to do this big heist after this. That's ridiculous, bro. Number one, you don't have any organizational skills. You obviously don't have a smart man or a strong man. And you mismanage the money to this point where it's probably a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday. You're in sweatpants, 9 o'clock in the morning, just chilling, like you just didn't steal $1 million over these years. Nigga, Why are you just chilling, bro? You should have moved to at least California where you could blend in with your $1 million. Hawaii, perhaps. You're just hanging out like nothing happened. This is dumb. I don't know why y'all do this. If I steal $1 million, don't do anything. No, I'm moving somewhere. I'm gonna have at least 10 more years to my freedom. Maybe the statute of limitations will run out before they could catch me. But no, nigga, that's not what you do. She probably got like 5 years, did a year and a half, 7 years probation. She didn't get no time for this.
We'll say, yeah, no, that can't. It's not a possibility. Trying to throw us off potentially dissent, right? And two, the way you phrased it was, no, I don't think any of those women, right? Because you didn't mention yourself, but you mentioned them, right? Which means, hey, I think you're a decent person, and you're not wanting to get any of your coworkers in trouble, right?
That's
Which
not
shows some character on your part.
indicative.
So does coming and fessing up and coming clean. And so I think at the end of the day, you are probably feeling some guilt around this situation, right? And the worst thing you can do is hold on to that. So it's
Look at you
good that
bobbing
you were
your
able to
head. I
unburden
think you
it.
feel some guilt. Yeah, I do. No, you don't, bitch. You aged at least 3 years since the last time we saw you. You don't feel guilt. You was turning up. You was going to the club. You was helping helping people buy tires for their car and helping people out with their lawn. You don't feel guilty. You felt like the big man. You felt like Robin Hood because they didn't pay you enough, or because they disrespected you, or you felt like you were being discriminated against. You don't feel any guilt for this, or you wouldn't have kept doing it. And you wouldn't have lent out all that money and acting like you were like, nah, bro. She don't feel nothing about this at all.
Of that guilt.
The employee was later charged with felony burglary.
That's it? I need some more information. That's bogus as hell. It is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. Peace. Gang.